Hello everyone, I am Surrenderlot Reviews and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more Beast Wars Transformers. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my kitten will convince you. And random fact about my cat society is that apparently the most common houseplant there are quite literally just poisonous plants. But without further ado, let's get into this. So the first episode we're gonna look at is Dark Designs, where Rhinox gets a bit of an attitude adjustment by the Predacons and kinda nearly overthrows the Predacons. But without further ado, let's get into this. So the episode starts out with the Maximals doing some scouting for some Energon, but unfortunately they find a dead end, and kind of this whole scouting mission was kind of worthless until the Predacons ambush them. But luckily for the Maximals, well, Rhinox is actually able to beat back the Predacons pretty easily. And Optimus Primal says this here about Rhinox's performance.
No time to waste. Dinobot, lead the way. Rat Trap, Cheetor, help Optimus. I'll cover the rear.
Well done, old friend. Steady nerves and quick thinking.
Comes with the job description.
No, I'm serious. If you ever wanted to, you'd make one prime leader.
Thanks anyway, but I'll leave that sort of thing to you. I'd rather just tag along behind and smell the flowers.
And on the way back to Maximal Base, well, Rhinox ends up getting captured by Tarantulas. And then we get this scene here.
If you're going to finish me anyway, then do me a favor. Shut up and get on with it. Oh, finish you, Maximal? No, I've only just started with you.
Afternoon, all. This a private club, or can anybody join?
Let me be the first to welcome you. Everyone, meet our new Predacon.
But luckily, Optimus Primal actually has a plan.
Negative. We don't have the forces for a full-scale assault.
Yeah, but the kid's got a point. Man, we can't just leave my pal in there.
Oh, yes, we can. That's exactly what we're going to do.
Oh, good. What? Optimus? You got a few bugs in your systems directory?
No, but I've got a hunch that Megatron's bitten off a little more than he bargained for. Yes.
Which I actually like this scene because it does show that Optimus Primal kind of knows a little bit about Rhinox, or at least knows a lot more about Rhinox than Megatron does. I mean, Megatron kind of just assumes that, yeah, by stealing Rhinox and switching him over to his team, he's going to get a loyal tactician who will be very good for the Predacon cause, and doesn't realize just exactly who he's dealing with, and, what happens when you give that person a bit of an attitude adjustment. So, yeah, I quite like that. Anyways, so it turns out it was actually a pretty big mistake for Megatron to try to switch Rhinox over to his team, because Rhinox is basically systematically taking out the Predacons, or more or less playing them off of one each other, like Pterosaur, for example, and basically getting Scorponok to more or less fight Pterosaur instead of him. And Megatron also catches on to this and decides to confront Rhinox about it, but Rhinox is actually pretty close to overthrowing Megatron until Megatron ends up getting him just right and catches him gloating and basically gets him reprogrammed back to making a Maximal. And the Maximals then attack Predacon base and basically get Rhinox out of there, and this is what Rhinox says about what being a Predacon is like.
Heaven.
Good to have you back, Rhinox.
So, give us a scoop. What's it actually feel like being a pred?
Like your 3 gigabytes of attitude on a 2 gig hard drive. No wonder they got personality problems.
And overall, I will say that this episode is a really good episode, and probably one of my favorite episodes in all of Season 1. I mean, I really like how, basically Megatron took, what he thought would be like a really good recruit for the Predacons, but it actually just turned out that, giving Rhinox a bit of an attitude adjustment like what he did, wasn't actually such a good idea, because that also made Rhinox a really power-hungry person, or bot in this case, who was gonna probably be trying to, you know, overthrow Megatron. And I really like how Rhinox single-handedly just broke the Predacons down and actually came pretty close to overthrowing Megatron, but Megatron ended up just catching Rhinox doing what a lot of the Predacons do, which is gloat right in front of the thing that could probably, you know, stop him. And overall, highly recommend this episode, and I really like the part where Rhinox basically just systematically dismantles the Predacons and gets them playing off of each other. But I think with that, on to the next episode, which is Double Dinobot, where Dinobot's gonna have a bit of double trouble with a clone of himself. But without further ado, let's get into this! So the episode starts out with the Predacons making a fake Dinobot to basically go infiltrate Maximal Base and shut off the defense systems of Sentinel. And unable to make sure that their plan maybe has a bit of a better chance of succeeding, well, Megatron sends Pterosaur to get Dinobot out of the way to make their operation run just a little smoother. And Pterosaur does a pretty good job of that by luring Dinobot into a mountain and basically burying him. And then fake Dinobot goes in and basically tries to lure the Maximals away from Maximal Base, but unfortunately, well, Optimus Primal basically sends him and Rat Trap to go investigate a Predacon attack, and fake Dinobot uses this opportunity to maybe get Rat Trap a little bit out of the way to make his life just a little easier. But luckily, Rat Trap is at least not completely dead, but he's not really out of the woods just yet. And fake Dinobot goes back to Maximal Base to basically tell Optimus Primal that, yeah, they were attacked, and turns out it was actually just a bunch of cloaking. And, well, Primal goes and basically leaves Maximal Base to fake Dinobot's devices. And fake Dinobot tries to go to, you know, shut off Sentinel, but he's having some slight issues at, because, well, fake Dinobot does not know the password or, you know, have a Maximal signature that could help him, so, yeah, Sentinel is basically staying online until, you know, fake Dinobot can at least figure out a way to deactivate it. And when Primal gets to where fake Dinobot said the Predacon attack is, well, he finds nothing, but Cheetor has picked up Rat Trap's scent, and, well, Rat Trap ends up getting out of his pretty precarious situation, and, yeah, he basically says that, yeah, basically, he's pretty mad at, Dinobot for, what fake Dinobot did. But luckily, it turns out, real Dinobot is actually A-okay. And, he goes back to Maximal Base and, deactivates the shield, and, well, fake Dinobot basically just says mission accomplished. And then we get this scene here.
inferno are you? What you might have been had you not betrayed Megatron. Dinobot, maximize! What are you waiting for? Transform, so I can finish you with honor. I can't. Of course. You're nothing but a clone. Well, far be it from me to fight an inferior foe.
And so, clone Dinobot and a real Dinobot fight in Beast Mode, and just when it seems like fake Dinobot actually got the upper hand on real Dinobot, well, we get this scene here.
Megatron, where are the others?
Preparing an ambush for those Maxima fools. Then when they return here, I'll finish them with their own defense grid.
Ooh, your brilliance is an inspiration to me.
Oh, you are a most enchanting creature. I may just clone the rest of my troops.
And now, my leader, the prize is yours. Sentinel, activate perimeter shield.
So, you ungrateful clone. You're as treacherous as the real Dinobot.
Correction. I am the real Dinobot.
And then Megatron and Dinobot fight, and by fight I mean basically just have a laser eye showdown, and just when it seems like Dinobot is about to lose, well, the Maximals show up and basically Megatron decides to run off, and then we get this scene here, back in Maximal Base.
You and that clone sure trashed the place. Don't tell me you're buying this clone stuff.
You heard Megatron admit it.
Oh, yeah, like I'm gonna believe him. If there was a clone, then where is he, huh?
I'm afraid he's gone for good. A shame, really. He was such a handsome creature. And quite tasty.
And, I will say that is a kind of a dark way to end this episode, but, other than that, I will say that I like this episode. I'm not gonna say it's as good as the last one, because, well, the last one, generally, I guess, kind of, didn't have as slow as a build-up, I should say. I will also say that with this episode, I actually quite liked a lot of the ending part and how, it definitely did a good job of building up for the ending part, where basically, real Dinobot comes back and how he is able to see that, yeah, clone him can't actually transform, so basically he, more or less is willing to fight clone himself in beast mode, and kind of how he's willing to also throw away just a little bit of his honor for Megatron with things like activating Sentinel right as Megatron's about to step onto Maximal property. And I also quite like the ending where Dinobot actually just ate the clone version of himself, because that was quite dark. Other than that, I'll say this episode was good, but I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.